Hello everyone and welcome to Crypto Ripto. I'm Christian and in today's video we're going to be talking about Floki Inu and what it's doing for 2022. As many of you know, or if you're Floki fans, you'll see their marketing in 2021 was super aggressive and they had super global coverage. They were on London Underground, London tube buses, they were on football teams in Europe and as far wide as Russia and Hong Kong. But what is Floki Inu's price chart looking like now? And is Floki Inu going to flip Dogecoin and Shiba Inu like the developers say? We're also going to look at the Bitcoin price chart to see where it is from yesterday when I called it bouncing from support. It has indeed climbed higher. So if you want to know all this cool information and get ahead of the crypto game, stay tuned and let's get into the video. Let's jump straight into CoinMarketCap and see what the crypto market is saying today. Boom. So as you can see, the crypto market is still in a little bit of a downtrend from what we've been seeing. But we are again seeing green shoots of hope, like I said in yesterday's video. But today, instead of being up by 3 or 4%, we're seeing a lot of 5, 6, 7s, and even as much as 15%. So let's jump to the Bitcoin price chart and see where this movement's been. Well, as you can see, I was saying that we were going to get a retracement off this line here, and it did shoot up and use this area here of support. Now, over these are 4-hour candles, the last 12 hours, we've seen Bitcoin then retrace, test this support line, the bulls come in, it rejected, and now it's gradually grinding up and using the 50-day moving average here as resistance, which it got hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. But as of this video being recorded now, we can see that Bitcoin is starting to break above the 50-day moving average. So if this candle closes above that, we then could start looking at these areas here as the new support. But is this Bitcoin now taking an uptrend and going back up to these levels here of the 47 to 48,000? Or is this a bear trap where we could see Bitcoin get rejected at this area here, where it's seen kind of resistance, and shoot back down to the low areas of the 40 or even as low as 39? Well, for me, I'm erring more on the optimistic side and seeing Bitcoin as taken a bit of an upper trend. And with it being midway through the week, we could see some interesting movements on Bitcoin over the next couple of days. So for me, I'm still positive on the crypto market gradually creeping up, and I'm still positive on Bitcoin. Again, like I said, it's been hitting our call outs pretty much to the dollar, and there was no shoot down or panic bear market into the 38s. Although we do have to look that the Bitcoin is showing as coming into the area of slightly overbought. So we do have to keep an eye on that. But again, if you've got your own Bitcoin chart or just get a free trading view chart, put in these lines here and you can pretty much keep your eye on Bitcoin as and when and what it's doing, trading in this channel here and looking at your support and resistance. So that is where the crypto market and Bitcoin is at the moment. But for now, I want to jump straight into Floki because boom. So I think two big pieces of news for Floki Inu are one that we're just going to look at now, and the second one we'll look at after, which is in the dev team and the team behind Floki are saying that it can Floki flip Shiba. Well, the dev team certainly seem to think so. They've got a lot of stuff coming out. They're aggressively marketing this token like you've never seen, but also they've got some big news coming out that they're transitioning Floki into a DAO. And we'll touch on that after this, but this is crazy news for the token. So no wonder people are getting super bullish on Floki. They're working to strengthen the project and the fundamentals that could help the Viking Dogecoin flip Shiba Inu this year. So if the team are super confident and they're working hard, they are aggressively going to try and take on Doge and of course SHIB. Now for me, SHIB is probably already flipping Doge. So if Floki can flip both of them, then this token is in for a crazy 2022. But what I was touching on also is Floki is another big news that you'll see pinned on their Twitter is its transitioning phase has begun to change it into a DAO for faster adoption and growth. Now, for those that don't know what a DAO is, I'll quickly bring up a bit of information. Is a DAO decentralized autonomous organization in where no central person is in control of it. The leadership and decisions are all made from the bottom, governed by the community and the organization around specific rules on the blockchain. So therefore, it does really become a fully fledged community token. Now, if you just get to think about what this is, then that is absolutely fundamental. If Floki is truly to be a people's token, then the scope is absolutely endless for this. And with obviously all the marketing that they're doing, with all the project stuff that's going on in the background, again, like I said on yesterday, this is now more than just a meme coin or a meme token. This is becoming fully fledged, fixed battle in the crypto space. And I am super excited on this. Now, I'm not invested in Floki. I've never been super on Floki. 3 months ago when I started seeing it, I live in London, and I started seeing it on every London bus, on the underground. I mean, the absolutely phenomenal marketing that they did, like I said, everywhere from like Europe to Russia to the United States to everywhere you can think of. Floki was aggressively marketing, saying, if you think you've missed Doge, why not try Floki? And that speak for itself. But that's what's coming up. This is the stuff that gets people excited about the token, and this is the stuff that gets people onto the Floki army and ban train. But let's have a look at that all important price chart action to see how it is faring against the other two, which is Doge and of course the one we did yesterday, which is Shiba Inu. Boom. Well, as you can see, it's pretty much trending the same as Shiba Inu was yesterday. We had the big rally up, we got to kind of all high here, and then obviously we've been in a downtrend, which is no surprising. This is no test of Floki being a shite coin or anything like this. This is just how the Bitcoin and the crypto market has been over the last month or so. But this one fact here is what's going to blow your mind. Is yesterday we said, if it's worth investing in SHIB down here, your gains from here to bust off to its all-time high in the blow-off tops that I think we're going to see would have been about 200, I think, and 19%. But let's have a look what Floki will be. So say we take the token from it is now, we won't even give it the benefit of taking it from its low point here. From where the token is now to blow off top above the high, we're looking at nearly 500%. That's a 5x. So if you invested, just say you had a £1,000 punt, in a blow off top in a couple of months, you could be looking at a K token. And this to me is absolutely mind boggling. So yes, I did flip some of my money from my Doge that I sold into Shiba Inu, but looking at the technicals, looking at what the Floki team are doing and looking at how they're going to do their marketing campaign, which for me, I think is absolutely ace. B, transition their token into a DAO. Again, I think that is absolutely ace. With all the fundamentals on what they're looking to do, looking at the facts, stats, and the price chart action here, I think for me, it would be worth putting a little punt into Floki as well. And I will do that, and I'll show you my Floki tokens that I'll see if it gets rejected against here and what over the next couple of days, what it is going to do and whether the Bitcoin retraces. But I'll look this kind of area. I'll zoom in a second. I'll be looking at this kind of area here to look for my buying. Now, if you have a look quickly at this area here where we will put in a firm support, you can see it's pretty much chart actions around here. It just got rejected at the 50-day moving average, which is where Bitcoin is at now. So if we see a retracement and it does of course hit here, I'll probably try and front run anywhere in between around about here and use this as my buying area. Again, if I'm lucky enough to get down there, because what I genuinely think is that before Bitcoin goes on its rally, although it's pumping up and it's going up nice now, I genuinely think there's going to be a big retracement, a scammy wick down, just literally, if it is a bear trap or it's got people excited again to get back into their longs, it'll do a quick liquidation down. This will drag this price down for you might even miss it. You might not even get to see it. It might happen late at night, might only be down there for minutes or an hour or so. But if you've got a buy order in, it will get fulfilled, and then boom, you are looking at then hopefully this, and I don't see no reason why with the stuff that's coming out, should then be waiting from around here all the way up to the blow off top, which for me, I would expect the blow off top to be at least another X on top of what it's looking at here. So I'm not going to lie, this could be anywhere from a 7 to 10X. If this picks up momentum from where it is now and gets all the way up to probably where we think Floki is going to go, this could be between a 7 and 10X token. And for me, at late stage in the crypto market where we're getting to the blow off tops, is an absolute phenomenon of a buy. So for me, again, I still think it's a little risky because of obviously some people do see this as a main token because they don't deep dive into it like we do. Hopefully they watch this video and they have a difference of opinion. But for me, it's definitely worth me backing it up. And I reckon by the end of this, I'll be a fully fledged Floki follower and part of the army with an investment. So I hope the people that wanted to see this video, I've covered enough for them. Again, just highlight quickly that the two main bits are coming out are that Floki are confident that they're going to flip Doge and Shiba Inu, but let me know what you think in the comments below. If it's going to happen or not. But also we cannot deny that they are aggressively turning this token into a great project by making it become a DAO. So for me, I think there is more exciting stuff to come with Floki. There is a lot of bullishness about this token, why the bull market is still happening. And I do think Floki is going to be one of them tokens that will be around all the way through the bear market, and we'll see this token go from strength to strength over the coming months or even year. So again, thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, tickle that bell notification. But as always, like we say on Crypto Ripto, trade smart, trade safe, and don't get wrecked.